Алло, 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 алло. Еще раз алло. Всем привет. И вот тут вот, короче, было такое. Происходило вот что. Происходила небольшая подписочка дня где-то 3 назад. Спасибо большое, Скофер, за фолловинг. Это было именно так. Сейчас мы с вами выключаем музон и включаем игру. Игру мы включаем. Подготовка к запуску Alan Wake. Как будто в первый раз. Как будто в первый раз я ее запускаю. Надеюсь, все будет хорошо. В последнее время я всегда надеюсь, что все будет хорошо. Эх. Ну? Угу. Так, ну вроде должно работать. Угу. Смотрите-ка. Продолжаем игру. Продолжаем. У нас там была малюсенькая неприятность. Такая крошечная. Хорошунечкая такая. Маленькая-маленькая. Нам сейчас из нее придется выбираться.
Light. We need light. It's the only way to fight this thing.
In my office. I've got your things there. Follow me.
Так.
Oh man, we're sitting ducks with the lights out.
Stay cool. I can get the emergency power on.
У меня тут малюсенькая проблема с свободным местом. У меня тут кое-где лежат книги, а кое-где стоят чашки. Чашка с водой и чашка с чаем. Поэтому у меня тут некоторое неудобство. Сейчас. Ой, господи, игра. Так, еще что-нибудь полезное мне тут есть? Для меня? Нету. Оу! Фига себе. Видите? Охренеть. Да уж. Идем. Вроде пока тьма особо не подкрадывается. Опа. А мой друган что, там что ли стоит? Остался стоять. Ты что там делаешь? Ладно. Хорошо.
Here are your things. Wait, what do I need to know? What do you need from me?
They can be hurt in the light, only in the light. And I need to find Cynthia Weaver. She can help me stop this.
Light. Check. Cynthia. She lives in the old decommissioned power plant. I can get you there pretty quickly in the rescue chopper. Come on, let's get back to your friend. Wheeler, I need you to stay here.
What? No.
We're going to fetch our ride, but I have friends who need to be warned about this, and I can't be in two places at
Чуть
once.
не
I need your help.
дробовичок не пропустила.
Here's a list of
Дробовичок.
phone numbers. I need you to call them and tell them you have a message for me. Night Springs, okay? They'll know what to do.
Night Springs? Like the TV show? Gotcha. Oh, hey, that radio guy is on the list. Maine. Who's Frank Breaker? He related to you?
My dad.
Hey, is this like a secret society?
Can you do this? You'll be safe here. The backup power's on. These guys need to be alerted, just in case we don't come back.
You'll come back for me though, right?
As soon as we get the chopper ready. Thanks, Wheeler. I owe you one. Okay, let's go, Wake. Through the back.
My hangover wants a pizza. You think there's any way I can order one, Al?
My hangover wants you to shut up and get to work.
Hello, Mr. Breaker? This is Barry Wheeler. Yeah, I know it's late, but listen, the sheriff, Sarah, asked me to tell you something. She says Night Springs, okay? So I guess she... Yes, sir. Okay, No, she's okay. She's just busy, so she asked me to... Oh, no. Actually, I'm a literary agent, sir. I'm just helping her out because she's busy right now. Well, the one you'd most likely be familiar with is Alan Wake. You're kidding? Well, I'm glad to hear that, sir. I'll tell Al you said that. That's really nice. But listen, I really need to make some more calls here. You got the message, right? Yeah, that's right. Okay, thanks, sir. Bye now. Hey, the sheriff's dad is a big fan, Al. Said you're the best thing to happen to crime fiction since James Elroy. I think he was a little drunk, though. Hello? This is Barry Wheeler. I'm calling on behalf of the sheriff. Sarah says Night Springs. Okay? Okay, bye. Hello?
Так.
Hi, Barry Wheeler. I have a message from Sarah. Night Springs. Okay? Bye now.
Ничего больше интересного не будет, да?
Hello, ma'am. Sorry to bother you. Barry Wheeler calling for Sheriff Breaker. She asked me to tell you... Wheeler? Ma'am, she asked me to... No, I'm... Yes, but the sheriff asked me to... Yeah, I think this is gonna take a while, Al. You better get going.
Ладно, хорошо, как скажешь.
Man, Yeah, but... No, wait. Ma'am, please, The sheriff...
Пойдем.
Oh, hell. Whatever took Nightingale must have broken the gate controls. We can't reach the gate's control box from here. We need to get to the other side over the rooftop.
I'll go. I'll open the gate for you once I'm across. You stay here in the light and cover me, Sheriff, okay?
Are you sure? Okay,
Да,
then,
да,
but
да, да.
hurry.
Может, кому-нибудь вкусняха лежит? Вроде ничего не лежит. Ну, ладненько.
I needed to reach the rooftop to get to the other side of the broken gate.
Да уж понятно, что сейчас соберемся. Здравствуйте. Баталейтики. Баталейтики мои. Тут есть кому-нибудь говнина? Нет говнины. Ну и хорошо. Угу. Тут мне наверняка будет за жопу хватать, да? Мне все это не нравится. Но что поделать? Что ж поделать? Ух ты! Так. Бытыщ. Тихо. Сейчас точно кто-нибудь схватит за жопу. Блять. И все.
Hey, Sheriff, your password. Night Springs? What's that all about?
It's a stupid joke we have. That Bright Falls is the original inspiration for the TV show. This town can get weird at times. Never this weird, though. You need to bypass the damaged control box.
What am I, an electrician? Hold on.
А можно вот эту хероту тоже? О! А! Ах ты ж твою мать! Больно, наверное. Ой-ой. Ой-ой. А, ну ясно. Когда у меня здоровья мало, мы обязательно какую-нибудь говнину будем встречать, да? Угу. Ой-ой. Блять. Одну секунду. Да твою ж мать! Ребята, перестаньте. Шериф, может, мы будем в них стрелять? Нет? Я свечу, вы стреляете. Я свечу, вы стреляете. Блять. еще машина начнет херачить. Нет, нормально все. Я просто сюда хотела, ну... Маленькая штучка. Как бы это странно не звучало. Так. Тут ничего полезного нет? Типа странички там, нет? Только проблем, наверное, наберу. А нет, смотрите-ка. Полезности какие-то. А можно мы здесь проползем и просто уйдем отсюда? Так. Здравствуйте. Ну нет. О, блядь. Грёбаный олень. Да твою мать! Серьезно? Класс. Ладно.
Good job, Wade. Okay, stick close. Our first stop is the town hall. The keys to the chopper are there.
Одну секунду. У меня тут дело есть. Ладно, сейчас я буду немножко умнее. Просто немножко умнее. Да стреляй ты в них, женщина. Мамочки! Тут, короче, ситуация такая. Аккуратненько. Аккуратненько. Ё-моё. Блять. Скотина. Давай, сдохни. Отлично, отлично. Мне кажется, олень нам сейчас даст жару. Куда он там уехал? Да так, просто мимо тут пройду. Одну секунду. Живи и дай жить другим. Никого не убивай, пожалуйста, олень. Пожалуйста, пожалуйста, олень. Олень. Э?
The air smelled of fish. This was Bright Falls industrial area. There was probably a cannery nearby.
Уху-ху-ху-ху! Уху-ху! Так, неужели меня заманили в ловушаню? Ну, не может такого быть. Подождите-ка. Здесь же мои любименькие. Вот она. Пишет, говорит, туда надо идти. Ну-ка. Сюда, что ли? Нет. А куда? Сюда, что ли? Нет. А куда? Хм. Неужели это была ловушка? Я не умею забираться. А. Вот оно как. Ага. Ну-ка. Поднимайся. Ух ты! Ракетница, это хорошо. Только у меня патронов на дробоваш нету. Ну ладненько. Хм. Сара там уже обождалась меня, небось. Ничего страшного. Подождет. Подождет мою маму. Угу. Так, тут у нас что-нибудь полезное есть? Да нету, походу. Ладно, это все готовятся к празднику. Сейчас где-нибудь попаду в какую-нибудь жопу и буду потом сама из нее выбираться с ужасом. Вот, например, вот тут вот. Ну, ладненько. О, Сара, здравствуйте. Вы тут извините, конечно, просто дело одно было важное. Я тут как бы немножко, в общем, похожу, так сказать, поборожусь. Здравствуйте, здравствуйте. Нет, Сара, секундочку. Yeah.
I'm gonna want explanations, you know. For example, what the hell happened to Rose? She's seriously messed up now.
The same thing I think happened to me after I arrived.
During this week, you can't remember?
Oh, I remember now.
Посрач. Обосрач.
Nightingale tried to make sense of the manuscript. It was disjointed and strange. He didn't understand half of it, but it all rang true. Impossibly true. He took out his hip flask when he reached the page that described how he reached the page that made him take out his hip flask. It wasn't the booze that made his mind reel.
Это, конечно, жестко.
Barry was in his element, making calls, making things happen, even if he didn't entirely know what those things were. He wouldn't let the hot sheriff chick down. Even if every noise he heard from outside, and he heard plenty, made him jump. He had only paused to text Al a message, told him to hurry up. Suddenly, Barry froze in mid-dial. A window broke somewhere in the building.
О нет, Барри! Ой-ой-ой-ой, Барри, прости, пожалуйста. Сейчас Барри умрет, потому что мы тут ходим по закусочной. Барри, прости. Живи, Барри, живи.
And I thought New Yorkers were rude.
Бляха-муха. Давай. Yeah, boy. Вот так вот. Да, детка. Так. Сохраняшечка. Одну секунду. Так, вроде ничего полезного. Ну, пойдем дальше. Начинается.
Wait, over here! There's light!
Где свет? Куда ты?
I have a key. Watch my back, Wade.
Угу. Угу.
It's an ambush.
Блять. мать! Блять. Нет! Вот тебе. У-ху-ху. Спокойно.
Let's go, Wake.
Подожди. Дело есть. Ой, мамочки дорогие мои. Ничего полезного, ничего полезного. Машинка, можно я сюда уеду отсюда. О, припасы лежат. Кофеек, кофеек, начинаем рассказ. Начинается, блин.
Okay, someone's messed with the fuse box here, but you should be able to jury rig it while I find the keys.
I already got electrocuted once today. How about I look for the keys and you get burned for a change?
Ай,
Fine.
класс.
They should be in the clerk's office on the other side of the building, near the main entrance.
Мне сейчас опять будут наяривать, да? Проблема в том, что у нас там с Барри проблема.
The darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's face was furious. The story in the manuscript had been making it stronger all the time, but now the light had set the writer free and hurt it, weakened it. It was only a matter of days before the dark presence would be strong again, but meanwhile, it would be difficult to recapture the writer. The message was from Barry. He was getting worried at the station.
А
He
еще
wanted us
жив.
to hurry.
Да, отлично. Одну секунду. Ой. Одну секундочку.
The keys aren't upstairs, Wake.
I'm just gonna take a quick look.
Во-во, да, я просто хочу глянуть. Я так и знала, что сверху кто-то есть, скотина такая. Ну ничего, ничего. Никто не помешает мне взять мои припасы. Что, неужели странички нет? Давай, Сара. Херач. Тут довольно страшно. Если кому-то интересно. Да, детка. Практически ни хера не вижу, у меня все мелькает перед глазами. Но довольно страшно, да. Да, спасибочки. Что-то мы готовимся к большому буму, походу.
Okay, Sheriff, I got the keys.
Шериф.
Barry?
Why isn't he inside?
Oh God! Oh God!
Barry, look out! Barry, move!
Ой, бедненький.
Barry!
He made it inside, Wake. He's okay. The storefront's blocked. Come on, Wake. Let's go around. We can meet him in the back.
Господи, жесть какая. Я быстренько. Угу. 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 Сейчас будем стреляться. Не верь никому в гребаной темноте. Да это понятно. Классненько. Итак.
We can make it through the bookstore. Wheeler should be waiting for us in the
Keep
backyard.
the hell down or I'll call the sheriff.
Oh, hi, Doc. I've got it. Don't worry about it.
Sarah, about time somebody showed up. All this shooting in the air is idiotic. One of these days they'll kill somebody. And over Deerfest.
I know. Go back to bed. He's got a point, Wake. Look, this town can't take this.
Да пипец. Одну секундочку, шериф. Не, надо же ничего полезного. Зашла, главное, свет включила. Ладно. А ничего, что мы тут людей убиваем? Нет, никого вообще не парит, я смотрю.
They're really taking advantage of your presence here, Wake. I heard they're selling a lot of your Alex Casey books.
Right now, I'm not a big fan of my own writing.
Никто на меня не спрыгнул с потолка? Серьезно? Ладно, окей. Я-то думала, капец мне. Рукопися!
Cynthia Weaver worked hard, following her obsessive rituals, sometimes fighting them, always giving in to them in the end. She haunted the halls of Bright Falls' abandoned power plant. She marked her caches with light-sensitive paint that could only be seen by eyes that had been touched by darkness and saved by light like she'd been. She was preparing defenses and supply lines for the war she knew would come. The war between the forces of light and darkness.
Классно.
I don't see Barry.
Оу!
Look, Wake, maybe that's him. That's the way to the chopper.
Чап-чап. Не надо на меня нападать, я умоляю вас. Collectibles. Что-то опять нагнетается, да? Чё это этих канов все тут нагнетается? Я вот чувствую. Угу. Угу.
Barry got back to his feet inside the Bright Falls General Store and dusted himself off. Right next to the cans of baked beans was a locked case filled with flare guns, and yet here was a conveniently placed barrel of crowbars. Barry's smile widened as he realized that this was the classic movie scene where the hero had to gear up and arm himself to the teeth. Barry threw himself into the role.
Ладно. Все будет хорошо, Барри. Я иду к тебе, собирая страницы рукописи. По дороге.
I'm gonna give Pastor Howard a piece of my mind about this lock. I told him to get it fixed.
Here they come.
Ой-ой.
Hold it right there. Hold it right there.
Ой-ой. Держитесь, ребята. Сейчас мы вас всех перебьем. Ой, это быстренькие. Это херово. Синтия сзади. Фу, почему Синтия? Сара. Нет, нет, нет. Фу. Скотина такая. Ох. Ну-ка. Да, детка. Норм. Еще чуть-чуть. Да. Да. Еще что-то, еще что-то. Я быстренько.
Okay, it's open. Let's go, Wake.
Уху-ху-ху-ху-ху. Страшно, страшно, страшно. Страшно, страшно, страшно. Пустите меня. Ой, хорошо-то как.
Wow.
We keep them lit all night long on the night before Deer Fest.
Why?
Well, it's tradition.
Ну, это отличная традиция, я считаю. Ну, только не надо, чтобы в церкви было еще какое-нибудь говнище. Ой.
For it to be free, the dark presence needed the writer to finish the story. Again and again, the story let it get frustratingly close to the writer without letting it capture him. It was bound by the events depicted in the manuscript, but it could pursue the writer indirectly, put others on the task, and stop those who would help him. It took over everything in its path, made them its puppets, and sent them after Alan Wake.
Приятные новости, скажем так.
We're almost there. We'll have to go through the basement to get to the parking lot.
Yeah, there's no way going through the crypt will turn out to be a bad idea.
Не хочу я туда. Класс. Чё так стрёмно? Отлично. Тут как бы не развернешься особо. Еще кто-то пришел. Класс. Кофе в подвале. Что может быть лучше? Надеюсь, может быть, страничку найти. Не? А, это печечка. Блять. Обосрань ты какая обосранная.
Guess that one saw the light, huh?
Ух ты!
You didn't like that one? A tough audience. Well, I got plenty more.
What are the Christmas lights for?
Protection, man. Like garlic against vampires.
Vampires.
The helicopter's just across the parking lot and up the hill. Come on.
Класс. Обожаю Барри. Ребята, сорямбас, мне одна секундочка нужна. Здесь закрыто. Ребята, не бросайте меня, пожалуйста. Пожалуйста. А можно мне также вот навертеть на себя, как Барри? Кто пропал? Кто-то. Или что-то. Ладушки, оладушки. Пойдемте, пойдемте, пойдемте.
The Bright Falls General Store is now my favorite place in the entire world. See this headlamp? It's like a superpower. I can just look at one of those things and they die. It's my flaming eye of Mordor.
Класс.
I wish I didn't say that.
Yeah.
Hey, I want a headlamp.
Last one.
Bastard.
Alice had screamed until she had no voice left to scream. Around her, the darkness was alive. It was cold and wet and malevolent and without end. She was a prisoner, trapped in the dark place. The terror would have burned her mind out, but one thing made her hang on. She could sense Alan in the dark.
Алис жива.
She could hear him. She could see the words he was writing as flickering shadows. He sensed her too. He was trying to work his way to her.
Да, я приду скоро. На самом деле, вместе с шерифом, с Барри, мне вообще ничего не страшно.
When someone throws a damn school bus at your head and you're about to take a helicopter ride with someone who may or may not have a pilot's license, you're cleared for departure to Night Springs. No offense, Sheriff.
Норм. Блять. Уху-ху-ху.
Oh, I'm never gonna get used to this.
Страшновато было. Господи боженька, господи боженька. Никого ничего не смущает? Нет, 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 нет. Ага. Ладно.
The helicopter's just up ahead. I'll need a while to prep for
Ага, да, мы сейчас сдохнем нахер.
I wanna get out of here.
Ей подготовиться, нам сдохнуть. Прыгай. 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 Так, больше ничего не надо. Батареечки не нужны. Страшно как, господи. Можно мне его? Так. Угу. А можно еще вот это? Начинается.
Ready, I'll hold them off.
Он уже был мертв, ладненько. Включай! Включай! Ой-ой. Сука! Это очень плохо. Заберите меня отсюда, пожалуйста! Да блять! Мамочки дорогие! Пожалуйста, можно мы отсюда улетим нахер? О, мамочки! Нахер отсюда! Господи.
Just get me to Weaver, Sheriff.
You're taking a big chance on a local crazy lady, Al. I hope you're right about her,
Пиздец.
or we can kiss this town goodbye.
I hope you know how to deal with this, Wake. I guess you New Yorkers are used to rough situations like this.
Right. The city's a war zone. King Kong, mutant alligators, and Alex Casey shoots the place up every weekend. Look, I never even carried a gun until a couple of days ago.
Well, my dad used
Да
to
уж,
be a cop
конечно.
there. Tell some pretty wild stories.
Stuff like this?
No, just normal bad stuff. Kind of like your books, Wake. I used to tease Dad that he was just like Alex Casey.
You've read me.
Oh, sure. You're a pretty good writer. A little heavy on the metaphors, maybe.
Nobody's ever said that before.
We're coming up on the power plant. See the lit building over there? And that's the dam further up the river.
И что?
I can't land here. I'll take her down the road across the river.
Just get me there, Sheriff.
Ой-ой. Не к добру это, да? Ну да. Ну да. Ну да. Надеюсь, все мои припасы со мной остались. В смысле? Сука. Нет, одну секундочку. Птички. Меня лишили всех моих припасов, ну. Птички-хуички. Ну, опять все заново собирать, ну. Какого хера?
I had to do something about the chain for the door to open.
Херенно. У меня было столько классных припасов. Ну, гранаты мои где? Ну ладно. Довольно загадочно. А можно просто присесть и пролезть? Нет. Очевидно, нет. Что-то я все равно не понимаю. Ладно, сейчас. А? Ну вот достаточно много мне тут сейчас неочевидного происходит. А! Мамочки! Обломитесь. Ладно. О! Отлично. Так, еще мои припасы. Дайте мне, пожалуйста, будьте любезны. Они у меня были, у меня их было много. Ой, ладно. Шоколадно.
And here's a new song from a band that they always remind me of our local rock legends, the Old Gods. I couldn't tell you why. I guess it's just one of those things. Anyway.
Скотина! Ну класс. класс, класс, класс! О! Ладно.
And here's a new song from a band that they always remind me of our local rock legends, the old gods. Anyway, here's Poets of the Fall and their latest single.
Ты где, скотина? Так, все? А вон еще. Ой-ой. Ах ты, сука. У-у-у! Блять! О! Они там есть, они там остались? Они там реально есть? Ну-ка попробуем. Так. Есть проблема. Хотя нет, нет проблем. Ну-ка еще раз. Идите сюда. Ай! Еще есть? Я хочу просто припасы взять. Я понимаю, что, скорее всего, я потратила больше, чем здесь возьму, но это уже дело принципа было. Шикарно. Ну, вроде здесь все. Вот вдруг здесь была бы рукопись моя. Нету рукописи. Но нету, так нету. Ладно. Пойдемте дальше. О,
The power plant glowed in the night. It was close, but I had to find a way across.
угу. Я так понимаю, довольно напряженненькая сейчас битва будет. Ну, ладненько. Класс. А! Неплохо. Нам бы на ту сторону. И как это сделать? Нет, подождите. Прошу прощения. Класс. Спасибочки. Спасибочки. Давайте, котики, идите ко мне. Кись, 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 кись. У! Блять. Да ну... Ладно. Бог с ним. Их можно на эти штуки заманивать, но, блин, это нужно с фаером это делать. А не так, как я. Мамочки. Ясненько. Да. Где тут моя бумага лежит? Вот она. Моя бумага.
Making her way through the water pipe alone, Cynthia was angry at the rider. Foolish young man, taking unnecessary risks. And the way he broke the rules. Didn't he understand what was at stake? Since the terrible days in the 70s, she hadn't wavered once, as hard as it had been. She was tired of protecting the town all these long years, and now only wanted to rest.
Сейчас, одну секунду. Ох, это по работе, по работе. Прошу прощения. Отлично. Сейчас еще одну секунду. Одну секундочку. Просто вот одну секундочку. Кажется, так. Так. Блять. Так все хорошо начиналось. Ладно. Блад. Скотина! А, нет, все, ладно. Сейчас придумаем, что делать. Сейчас придумаем. Так. Угу, я уже придумала. Идем, 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 идем. Так. Сейчас они такие типа у-тю-тю-тю-тю-тю. Алан Вейк. Вот. А мы берем. Делаем вот так. Делаем вот так, вот так, вот так, вот так. Нет, еще раз. Ой-ой. Нет, это плохо. Ладно, сейчас еще раз. Думала, их можно как-то заманить на эту штуку. Ладно, сейчас. Ну-ка. Иди сюда, скотина. Обломись. Все ради вот этого вот прекрасного термоса. Ла-ла-ла-ла-ла-ла-ла-ла-ла-ла-ла. Вот сейчас главное самостоятельно не сгореть. Восстанавливаем здоровичка. Восстанавливаем здоровичка. Где мои... Где мои бумажки? Вон там лежит. Наверняка сейчас кто-нибудь будет хватать меня за жопу. Что, никто? В смысле? В коромысле. Да, сейчас будет. Я уверена. Да не может быть, чтобы мне никто за жопу не хватал. Ведь... Сейчас хватит. Нет? 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 Страшно. Тихо! Кто тут сидел, читал мою рукопись?
The story I had written in the cabin had come true. Touched by the dark presence, I had written a horror story, but the end was still missing. The story was incomplete, and the last unfinished page of the manuscript still sat in the typewriter in the cabin study. If I could get back there, if I could read the page, then I could write my own ending to the story and save Alice.
Так. Давай. Ничего полезного. Фух. Контрольная точка. Сейчас проблемы будут, да? Проблемы. Я прям чувствую, как они приближаются ко мне. Пересечь мост, говорит. Класс. Офигенно. Офигенно. А можно я просто уплыву отсюда? Ну, типа скажи, ой, ладно вам, забирайте жену. До свидания. Нельзя так, да? Блять! Вот сучка. Ладно. Кокетница. Пыл. Классно. Сука. Так. Ничего. Сейчас мы туда приедем. Вот на эту сторону. Ничего. Вот и все. Проблему такую создали прям. Ой, птички. О, Night Springs.
Are we men dreaming of being butterflies or butterflies that dream of being men? Such philosophical concerns are by necessity abstract. And yet, some of us can find concrete proof of the nature of our existence in Night Springs. Tonight's episode, an absence of creativity.
Hello, Martha. What did you want to show me? Oh, Lydia. Thank God you're here. Please, it's in the basement. Oh, Martha. Oh, that's amazing. Isn't it just? I found it here this morning. It's like it isn't there, but oh, I can't look straight at it.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Oh, how did you get here?
Well, I'm trying to work.
Did you put this thing here?
In a way. To be more precise, I put everything here but that.
Really? But what is it?
Oh, I guess the temptation is to call it a hole, but it's really an absence. Profound lack of reality.
In Martha's basement?
Yes, I was doing so well, too. I came up with 2 old ladies and put something really weird in the basement. It was a great start. I'm completely blocked now. I can't imagine what I was up to.
Well, surely it's just an ordinary basement.
Is it? Why did you call your friend here then?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, well.
Couldn't you just ignore it?
Oh, no, I couldn't do that. It would probably turn into a plot hole. Might be one already. Could sink the whole enterprise.
Oh my.
Listen, ladies, not to be late, but I'm really not at all sure where I'm going with this, and you're just not helping. You should just go back upstairs for a cup of coffee while I try to figure out what I'm up to.
Well, if you think that's best.
Maybe I should just stop here. Or is that too moronic? Is that too moronic? Indeed. Who can tell? It's a fine line between the stupid and the sublime. Night Springs.
Сейчас, одну секунду, у меня тут некоторая проблемочка. Все. Субтитров не было видно мне.
We managed to lose the flock. You're almost at the power plant. Keep going. I'll give you support.
Одну секунду. Блять! Серьезно? Мне надо было в них стрелять? Логично. Что-то меня... Я переглючила, я такая думаю, так они уже взорвутся. Взорвались, да. Так, ладно, ща. Ой-ой. Ах ты, сучка! Я готов, поехали дальше. Ой-ой. Нет, 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 только не кидайте в меня никаким говном. слово так сказала. Где еще? Где ты? Да твою ж дивизию! Где ж у вас тут что-то многовато? Мамочки! Ах ты, сучка! Не! Нет. Так. Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой! Нет, 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 нет! Классный смех, наверное, был. Фу, как я пересрала только что. Как я пересрала. Как же я пересрала. Ладно. Все хорошо. Никаких птиц. Тихо, мирно. Все такое вокруг приятненькое. Хера тут звуки. Нет. Пожалуйста. Ну, конечно же. Сука. Ладно. Птицы! Нахер идицы! Вот. Вот это мне нужно. Лай-ла-ла-ла-ла-ла-лай. Нет, все, бережем силочки. Класс. Куда я бегу, блядь?
I recognized the logo on the power plant sign. I'd seen a version of it painted all over the area, signifying hidden caches of supplies.
Я выбралась.
Hold it right there.
Miss Weaver, Cynthia, I'm a friend.
Prove it.
You knew Zane, Thomas Zane. You're the Lady of the Light in the song. You can help me.
About time. Young man, I've been waiting a very long time for you.
Наконец-то.
It's in the well-lit room.
Что хранится?
Excuse me?
What you need to drive the darkness back. The well-lit room is at the dam. I built the room to keep it safe.
Will it help me find Alice? Will it get me back to the cabin? Fine, let's go. I can get my friends to come back with the helicopter.
Oh, we won't go outside. Never at night. That's rule number 1. You've been breaking the rules, young man, and where has that gotten us, No, I have a secret route, a lit route, an old water pipe. Something was damaged at the transformer yard. It's draining all the reserve power. Without it, the pipe will go dark. The power to the yard must be cut.
Let me guess. You want me to do it?
Young man, you're the one who likes to break the rules. I can't be outside in the dark. The kill switch is outside.
Ладно. Сейчас все сделаем. Проблему такую нашли-то, господи.
I've been preparing for these times, the dark tides. You have found my caches, haven't you? You can see the signs. Very few people can. Yes, please, take what you need. This is all for you, for the likes of us. We do Tom's work, don't we? Hurry! The switch is on the wall facing the shore.
Дверь закрыла. Молодец. Ой, что-то ребят так много. Идите сюда. О! Классненько, классненько, классненько.
Weaver had sent me to cut the power to the transformer yard. I was willing to do grunt work for her to get her to help me. I hoped Weaver was dependable. I'd stumbled into this crazy world a little over a week ago. She had been living this insanity for decades.
Тьма ждет меня в моих снах. Ну да. В моих тоже. Правило какое-то. Правило номер 1. Никогда не выходи ночью. Да еще бы. Пипец.
I could see the kill switch that would cut the power to the transformer yard. Now I had to find a way to reach it. If I could figure out the gates, I could use them to get to the kill switch.
Интеллектуальная задача. Вот прям сейчас то, что нужно, да? Только не раздвигайтесь, я вас умоляю. Держи свет включенным. Супер. Класс. Ладно, ладно, ладно. Ой, мамочки мои дорогие. Ой, мамочки. О, господи. Что он там сказал? Хер его помнит вообще. Что-то умное, наверное. Сучка! Класс. Полный беспредел. Норм. Где ты там? До свиданица. Ой-ой. Ах ты, тварь! Мне кажется, я все, да? Штанишки наделала точно.
Pipe's empty now. We're ready to go. This way. We need to go. I knew them both, Tom and Barbara. I had such a crush on him. Such a beautiful man. I was jealous. There was a part of me that was maybe a little glad when she had the accident. And then Tom started writing and woke the darkness up. He tried to bring her back, but you can't do that. There are no free rides like that.
I'm starting to realize that.
In that case, young man, perhaps you're a smarter man than Tom was. The witch looked like her, but it wasn't. Barbara was sweet. He didn't understand until it was too late. He tried to undo it, wrote himself, her, everything he'd ever written out of the world. Oh. He was so famous. And afterward, no one knew. Oh, Tom. He left only one thing behind in my care, in case it happened again. Insurance. He trusted me. Or perhaps used me a little. Tom knew how I felt. Knew I wouldn't refuse him. I built the well-lit room and put it there. It's been waiting for you. We are characters trapped in a story you have written. And none of us will survive to see the end of it if the darkness isn't stopped. She'll twist the story to her own dark ends.
How do you know all this?
Tom, that's the way he wrote it. He still talks to me, you know, in television, from beyond, from below. We have both been touched by the darkness, young man. He saved us both with light, but the darkness stays with you. Leaves a stain. This pipe will take us directly to the well-lit room.
Okay, I need to call my friends, tell them where we're going.
Hello? Al!
Barry, we're headed to the dam in one of the pipes. Meet us there.
Okay, I'll tell Sarah.
It's Sarah now?
Whoa! No! For the sweet love of...
Ой-ой.
Barry! Barry! We gotta go see if they're okay.
They're probably dead. You must reach the well-lit room. This is no time to be a selfish idiot.
That's my best friend.
Well, be a fool. I'll use the pipe. I'll meet you at the dam if you make it.
Бори. Бори, дружище.
At least I didn't have to worry about her. She knew how to stay safe.
А мне капздец. Хорошо освещенная комната там. Ну, спасибо. Рукопись.
Sarah was almost starting to relax. Maybe they could turn this into a win yet. Suddenly, there was a piercing sound, like a table saw gone wild, as 100 birds made out of shadows swarmed into the rotor. The chopper bucked wildly and the board lit up, telling her what she already knew. They were going down. Barry Wheeler screamed next to her.
Эх, Барри, эх, Сара, эх, Синтия, что ж такое? Тихо. Вот дошли бы по трубе, тихо, мирно, блин. Сраные птицы. Я же говорю, сраные птицы. Куски птичьего говна. Одну минутку. Так. Так. А, тут я не могу пройти, ясно. Все, побежали. Мы не можем бежать, очевидно. Все нормально. Все просто хорошо. Серьезно? Так нахера я туда ходила? Подождите. Не-не-не-не, секундочку. То есть мы могли тут спуститься, и все было бы зашибенно, да? О! Или я что-то не въехала? Как нам вот там пройти? легко и просто, судя по всему, да? Ой, нет, ни хера не легко, не просто. У-тю-тю-тю-тю-тю-тю-тю. Нахера мы там проходили? Ой, мамочки дорогие, птички! Ать! От моих криков у меня уже горло болит. Ребята. Ну, такое себе.
The crash site looked bad, but as far as I could tell, the wreck was empty.
Ясно.
Barry! Barry! Over here! Hang in there, I'm coming!
Идите сюда. Да!
We were ready to make like Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
I have a different ending in mind.
Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
Да,
I knew you'd be all right.
Барри.
The flaming eye of Mordor?
Laugh it up, funny man. Didn't we have somewhere to go?
Weaver will meet us at the dam.
Сейчас, ребята, одну секундочку. Одну секундочку, я возьму тут кое-что и сразу к вам присоединяюсь. Пуньк, пуньк, пуньк. Отлично, детка. Как насчет странички? Тут тоже ничего нет? Страничка. Ладно. Привет, ребята, снова. Да, здравствуйте. Пэм-пэм-пэм-пэм-пэм. Бежим отсюда нахер. Нахер. Начинается. Охеренно. Нет! Ага, сейчас, у меня здоровья даже нет. Пойдемте отсюда нахер, у меня здоровья нет. Угу. Знаешь, какие они у меня ужасные. Потому что у меня здоровья ни хера нет. О, здоровье, мое здоровье. О, о, да.
I hate running.
Неприятненько.
Wake, call the elevator. I'm keeping watch.
I think I hear something moving around.
Ничего нигде не двигается. Ох, мамочки мои дорогие. Просто скинуться со скалы. И норм.
Heads up, here they come.
Oh no! Oh no!
They're coming. We have to hold them off. Right there.
Да ёп.
I swear this is the slowest elevator I've
Hitting them.
Как вам?
Hitting them. Far enough. It's almost here, Wake. Just hold on.
Можно мы уже приедем?
Far enough. It's here. Now, let's go. Far enough. We're almost there. There's an entrance into the dam at the top. What's the plan, Wake?
Well, Weaver's crazy, but she's got something Zane left behind. Something to fix this.
Gee, could you be a little more vague?
Thomas Zane? Seriously? Might as well be Paul Bunyan or Bigfoot.
Yeah, well, he was real.
Let's be careful, okay?
Да еще бы.
Jeez, I hate this.
Термос. Странички. Одержимость.
Okay, Wake. There's a button over there that opens the door.
Короче, ладно, секунду, ребята. Там же страничка. Подождите. Там страничка. Ребят. Ну, там лежит. Ладно. Ладно.
I think something's broken. Hold the button down so we can get in.
А кто мне прижмет кнопку?
You guys go ahead and find Weaver. She should be in the dam now. I'll have to make it alone through the top.
Okay, Wake. Good luck. Don't get yourself killed. Please be careful. I'll take good care of Barry, Wake. You just look after yourself.
Понятно. Вот моя и страничка. Господи, зачем так орать все время? Есенька, ну... Капец.
Thomas Zane knew he had to remove all that had made this horror possible, including himself. That was the only way to banish the dark presence he had unleashed and now looked at him through the eyes of his dead love. But he also knew that despite his best efforts, it might someday return. So even as he wrote himself and his work out of existence, he added a loophole as insurance, an exception to the rule. Anything of his stored in a shoebox would remain.
Одну секунду. Сейчас. Так. Единорожка домой возвращается. Молодец. Интересно, пройдем мы сегодня игру или нет? Там еще немало, скажем так. Может, до конца этой... Охеренно. Да блять! Да сучки вы! Класс. Ну да, надо дойти, наверное, до конца этой главы и заканчивать на сегодня. У меня башка уже болит от этой игры прекрасной. Охеренно.
I was ridiculously outnumbered. The searchlight could even the odds.
Там еще один он стоит. Ну как? Ну это все. Класс.
Enough. You will go no further. Stop now.
Класс. Прости, Алан. Ладно, сейчас. Все нормально. Ой-ой. Самое время. Опасный момент. Я даже знать не хочу, что там сзади происходит. Барри, все нормально?
A foolish chance to take. Don't worry about the noise. We're safe here. I have looked after the well-lit room for many, many years now. There is no shadow in the well-lit room. The power is fail-safe, and all the bulbs are numbered and changed regularly based on their make and model.
Right.
During the Second World War. They operated here back then. They must have built this.
Yes, they did. It's my place now.
Удобный. Ну что, собрали мы все? Мы собрали все, кстати.
Take it, and I won't need to worry about the room anymore, because 6 and 33 and 118 need changing soon, and I don't want to climb up the ladder to change them because it's very late, and I'm tired. And if you take it, I won't have to do that anymore.
The page was autobiographical, a memory from my childhood. But I didn't write this. It was a page written by Thomas Zane. None of them were supposed to exist anymore.
Alan, 7 years old, would fight sleep to the bitter end. When he did sleep, he soon woke up, screaming, the nightmares fresh in his mind. One evening, his mother, sitting by his bed, offered him an old light switch. She called it the clicker, and flicking the switch would turn on a magical light that would drive the beast away. To imbue the talisman with all possible power, she added that it had been given to her by Alan's father. Alan never knew him, and anything of his took on mythical proportions in his mind. With the clicker firmly in his hand, Alan finally slept like a baby. Now, almost 30 years later, Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
My mind swirled. I'd given the clicker to Alice, yet it was here. Zane had written it into existence in a story I had written.
Yeah.
I can get to her now. I can finish this.
Шикарно. Шикарно.
Previously on Alan Wake, I wrote a horror story that has come true. Thomas Zane did the same in the 70s.
You will go no further.
If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story. No one will survive.
You knew Zane! Thomas Zane! You're the Lady of the Light in the song!
He left something behind to help me. The clicker.
Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
I can get to her now. I can finish this.
Последний, да?
I had a hangover. My head was about to explode and the light hurt my eyes. I needed my sunglasses and painkillers to dull the pain. In one of my finer moments of self-deception, I swore to quit drinking. The sunglasses made the world look bearable. Now I could keep my eyes open without feeling like a vampire in the sun.
Звук максимальный.
I wasn't sure I'd make it out there without some painkillers.
Душ. Хочу в душ. Пустую
Those
руку
worked
выпил.
fast. The prospect of being awake started to seem bearable again. There was a message waiting for me on the machine.
Да ё-моё. Секундочку. Кофе мы уже взяли. Тут ничего интересного нет. Может быть, мы выйдем. Красиво. Кабинет. Кабинет начинает рассказ. Ладно. Какое?
Are you still asleep? Wakey, wakey! You should have your show on your TiVo. If Alice wasn't too mad to record it. And she called me earlier and really chewed me out. Yeah, we went a little overboard last night. But parties are a part of this business. Al, look, I'm saying this as your friend. She's not doing your career any favors by trying to run your life like that. Okay? I'll talk to you later, Al. Watch the show.
Хорошо.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Harry Gallic Show.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. We have a great show tonight. I've been talking with the best-selling author Alan Wake about his new book, The Sudden Stop.
Yeah, good read. Go buy it.
No, it is a good read. Look, I'm gonna be honest here.
Is that wise?
No, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I got people who give me the lowdown on books. I'm a busy guy. But this one, I actually read from cover to cover. I mean, I'm a big fan.
Wow, thanks.
Now, this might be a spoiler for those who haven't read the book yet. Based on the sales figures, the 2 people out there who haven't read the book yet. But this last book is all about the death of the main character, the hard-boiled New York detective, Alex Casey. Now, there's been a lot of outrage about this. Why the hell did you kill Casey? What the hell were you thinking, man?
Good riddance. No, seriously though. 7 years and 6 books is a long time. He was a gloomy guy to spend all your working hours with, and it was a good run. But it's time to explore new things. My next book will be a departure from the old for me.
You selfish bastard, always thinking of yourself. Well, you've certainly given us a lot of entertainment over the years. And now that you mention it, Casey was a gloomy guy. Never had much luck with his love life with the ladies. Was that autobiographical in any way?
Yeah, no kidding. Casey's lady friends tended to die on him. With Casey, it was all about his pain. No, nothing autobiographical about that. I'm a happily married man. My wife is my muse.
Well, congratulations. That's great to hear. So, how's the publicity tour been treating you?
Good. Great. But I gotta say, I'm glad to be back home in New York.
Boy, you've certainly been on the news a lot lately. Lots of parties and, you got into a fight with some paparazzi.
Oh, man. Well, that guy was really in my face. I lost my temper. I know that wasn't cool.
You are famous for that temper.
Well, I did also write several books.
Well, your latest novel is called The Sudden Stop, and it's in bookstores now. Go get it. That means the two of you out there who haven't bought it yet. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for you tonight. I want to thank all our guests for the evening. Alan Wake, Sam Lake. Once more, do the face for Sam. There it is. And our musical guests, Poets of the Fall. Thank you. And good night.
At least I'd been funny. I told myself I could live with that.
Hey, honey. Did you watch the show?
I didn't say anything stupid if that's what you want to know.
Okay, Grumpy. You want an aspirin or something?
Are you going to start with me about drinking now?
You know what? Go back to sleep, Alan.
What? Now you can't even talk to me?
Well, this morning I was angry because you said you'd be home at midnight and you showed up at 7 a.m. and passed out in mid-sentence. Now I'm over it. Are you angry?
This goddamn tour. It's gotten out of hand.
Oh, honey. It's almost over, right? We can get back to normal. Then you can start writing again.
I'm sorry, honey.
Alan, you're not thinking straight. Just take a shower and go back to bed, huh?
Yeah, you're right, honey. I'm sorry. Once this is over, let's go away together. A vacation. Just you and me. Some peace and quiet.
Нёж. Ну, срываться на ней, конечно, не стоило. В любом случае. Она не виновата.
The key to the cabin. I had to return to Cauldron Lake to save Alice. I'm going back to the lake to finish this. I'm going to write an ending to the story in the manuscript on my own terms, to make it all right.
Why can't you just write it here?
The last page is still in the typewriter. I need to read it first. Everything needs to be just right. Zane tried to cut some corners, and it didn't end well.
Okay, ready when you are.
I'm sorry, Sarah, but I need to do this alone. Barry, take her gun. Miss Weaver, close the door when I leave.
Барри, не плакай, все будет хорошо.
Good luck, Al.
Да.
See you later.
Да. Барри, не плакайся.
When I got out, it was warm and sunny. I'd flicked the switch of the clicker. Had it done this? I didn't stop to question it. I had to take advantage of the sunlight to get to the lake. On Zane's page, I'd stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, about to use the clicker. That's where I was headed.
Тут, я смотрю, все хорошо. Вон там олень поехал, кстати. Все тот же самый. Радиостанция.
Alone, in daylight, surrounded by the beauty of the Pacific Northwest landscape. It was hard not to let doubt creep in one last time. I could still chalk everything up to a dream, a delusion. I had enough imagination to make up something like this, having been in the cabin all this time, trapped in a story inside my head, gone mad from grief over Alice's death like Hartman had claimed. There would be no way of knowing. I told myself it didn't really matter. My course was set.
Ну ладно, а этим мы с вами займемся потом, потому что я устала, у меня поваливает башка, и чтобы не видеть глюки, как Alan Wake, я, пожалуй, на сегодня закончу. Но мы с вами большие молодцы, у нас с вами шикарно все, смотрите, озерцо, да? Мы скоро доедем до озера, надерем задницу темной сущности, и все будет просто зашибено. Спасибо, что были со мной. Чмоки в щеки. До следующего раза.